Do you know that our crude oil, maybe we get them? Do you know that this crude oil where we dey use as our mainstay for this country, maybe we get them? Yes, maybe we get our crude oil. I'm telling you for free, you will not understand. Let me ask you, do you know the reason why there is this saying in Nigeria, 99 days for thief, 1 day for owner? You know why that saying dey exist? You know, now awaken me, I be, but my ilimi she's working. Kagane ko, my ilimi she's working. 99 days for thief, 1 day for owner, where you here for Nigeria is as a result of something. So when I was in the university, I didn't read passively some book, but I know taken too serious that time. Say Nigeria, woman, she don't go do some kind underground agreement with these first world countries to come plant their multinational company for Nigeria to mine our own crude oil for 99 years. Do you understand me? For 99 years. Now, before I saw this kind of video where this particular man make something like this, I used to think it's not possible now. They cannot mine our own crude oil for 99 years. We will definitely revolt, because as a result of discovering this crude oil, since that time till now, it has Nigerian government has taken away their eyes from other parts of the of our life that can generate income. For instance, they just make sure that they continually enjoy agriculture. See what's now? Everything we now import down to toothpick. I say, okay, how true is this claim that this man made? It's a 30 seconds video, but I immediately I can't go back to the read 1 or 2. I'm trying to do proper check. I want to do part check on the things this man have took for here to be sure that truly Nigerian government get one particular agreement they don't do with this first world country to mine our own crude oil for 99 years.
That's why the oil pipes of Nigeria are passing through villages where poverty is worst. British Petroleum, and Nigeria has to import back its own fuel as a processed product at a price 3 to 4, 5 times more than they send it out of the country. So tell me, Nigeria, after 60 years of mining oil, why up to date you don't have a processing and a refinery to purify your oil and sell petrol to the world? No, those mines don't belong to us. The government signed a document with the British government, and it's in the constitution, it's in the law, that Britain will mine this place for the next 99 years. I don't know how long is the lease. So you have the same law that you vote leaders into, and when they get into this law, the Western world always make sure the person going onto that chair understands the law.
Now, if truly said this thing where this man talk inside this video not true now, say Nigerian government, maybe we get our own crude oil because of some kind of agreement when they enter. No wonder there is so much theft in the crude oil. If truly said this thing when this man talking now for this video not true, then be some wahala day. Na rehaza we dey do. No wonder the president should talk saying a baby step pain we dey take. So many miseries unraveled why I don't read about recently. It make me want to cry. It make me want to cry. 99 years now, our own crude oil, no wonder they just tip crude oil up and down. Imagine Nigeria is paying Nigeria to guide the crude oil of Nigeria so that they will not take it from Nigeria. Somebody said something, and it looked like saying, they make sense. You know that some of the major suggestions that will make Nigeria run properly politically, now citizens they suggest them. Not be all these people when they come outside and say they know political know-how. Nobody know, they know nothing. Naira they depreciate. In a simple something, just do one like this. Take this single step now. I read it somewhere. One young man wrote it. And I know say it makes a lot of sense to me. I have said it before. Now talk and now say any individual when get more than $10,000 for an account. The highest limit you can have as an individual for this country as dollars in your domiciliary account should be $10,000. If you pass $10,000, the remaining dollars on top should be converted to naira. As a company, you cannot have more than $300,000. The rest will be converted to naira. If you must keep the dollar, you will send it back to America. So that may dollar remain for America, may naira remain here. So the naira will have value. Automatic. But they will never do this thing because they themselves have stolen our money from the treasury. And they have taken this money out of this country in dollars. They keep it in their house. So as dollar and as naira now, they don't naira they collect better dembe from dollar now. Then go fetch this small dollar, coin change, the coin chairman for our head. You know here when somebody I'm going to play that video. One man he said the last government work commercial, they printed over 100 trillion naira cash. And there are no projects to show for that money that was printed. That Obaseki was complaining that time. Then begin enter. Say, how can you continually print this money? There is no project tied to this money you are printing. Now if this see finish when naira don't they get so. Dollar to naira 1,800. We just the start. Sure, I talk and say they go later sell for 1,000 per liter. How far now? They then they buy like that for you no go. Somebody posted. I don't know how true it is. Now the hazard we dey. Una know the air for this country. Now baby step we just they take. Ordinary boiler blue. Now we then they complain like this. Imagine if we enter Bulawa. Governments for note don't say me food no go other part of the country. If owners of crude oil went there for South now, country say me crude oil now no promote again. Immediately before we know, the communal living that we enjoy as a people automatically will disappear. We better revert back to agriculture because nobody we even get our crude oil. 99 days for the thief, 1 day for the owner. These people they are thieving it for 99 years, and I never. When we discover crude oil for this country, it don't reach 50 years, it never reach. Meaning, if Dangote like making build 40 refinery, may Nigeria build 40 refinery, the system these people have designed to continually take out our crude oil will continue to sustain itself because the system is always designed in a way to sustain the system, not the people. That is why do you think that this first world country always have so much interest in our politics? Now then they choose who will understand the clause in that contract, who will keep to that contract of 99 years of them mining the major thing that gives us life, that give food on our table, that finance our budget as a people. Now then will put for power. They no one know who will really do well for us. Now, who will do well for them? I have told you before. If we like, let's cry for till tomorrow. They will continually put people that will not listen to our cry because of the clause in the different contract that Nigeria have signed. They will continue to give us loan. They know these things. They will give us loan to make sure we are indebted. If you talk, they will tell you, okay, you are owing them trillions of dollars. And you are saying they should not mine your crude oil for free again. Oh, yeah, I pay them now. Where won't get to pay them? Until we stand up and revolt to say enough is enough. These leaders will not tell us the real truth. The gatekeepers of this country, they know themselves.
Buhari became president May 29, 2015. We need to understand the root cause of our problem before we can provide credible solutions. Buhari inherited foreign reserve of $29 billion. Between 2015 to 2023, total import volume of Nigeria was $451 billion. Go and check the records. Total export received was about $406 billion. Buhari and co. borrowed over $32 billion from 2015 to 2023 when he handed over to Tinubu, because as at June 30th, 2015, external debt position, total federation was $10 billion. Buhari left at $43 billion to Tinubu. Foreign direct remittances was about $168 billion that came into this country within those 8 years. So if you look at the net dollar inflow and net dollar cash flow, outflow, There is no way Naira will have lost over 600 Naira to $1 under Buhari, and now galloping at what Tinubu is experiencing today was the foundational recklessness that was led under Buhari. And Nigerians are not asking the right question. I will explain to Dr. Bati. This is the truth. The 23.2 trillion Naira that was printed and handed over to Buhari and Co by MFL is at the root cause of what we are experiencing today. Remember in 2018, Obaseki cried out and they lampooned him that printing Naira and handing over to Buhari and Co without any project tied to it will lead to where we are today. See, the truth is, and I also want this to be on record, the CBN, they are doing their utmost best to intervene. Interventionism will not solve the problem. The problem lies at the root cause of it. Between 2015 to 2020, there was a bazaar in Nigeria. In fact, Tinubu should go back and do what Obasanjo did when he became president. Obasanjo hated the worst economy, worse than what Tinubu hated. Obasanjo went after those that took away our dollar out of Nigeria. He called the Abacha family to question and they negotiated. Most of the processes are still being enjoyed by Nigeria. Tinubu should develop that political will and call the practitioners that worked under Buhari for 8 years. We are talking about over $100 billion that was taken out of the economy. That is where we are. Because if you look at the net dollar inflow into Nigeria over that 8 years and net dollar outflow, there is no way we would have been where we are today if not for the criminality and the corruption that we experienced within that period. Obasanjo came to power and left after 8 years. Naira lost only 38 Naira to $1. Jonathan and Yar'Adua came to power 2007 when the official rate was 124 and left at 199. Naira lost to dollar by 78 Naira to $1 in 8 years. What had happened over the next 9 years is something that Nigerians will not wish again. So why the CBN is trying to do interventionism, we must also look at how do we show up the supply of the dollar. Under Sanusi, Lamido Sanusi, under Charles Soludo, there's no country that actually have a free flow that is not managed. Even China intervenes in their foreign exchange market. America intervenes. But you can only intervene when there is liquidity. Sanusi was able to intervene because there was liquidity. Oil proceeds were being paid into the accounts. Today in Nigeria, output was 2.5 million barrels in 2011. It came down under Buhari and had not recovered. Under Buhari, Mele Kyari in your studio told Nigerians that we lose $1.9 billion of crude resources to inefficiency and theft every month, which is $22 billion annually. Up to today, nobody has accounted for those losses. Nobody has accounted for those thievery. And as long as we do not have liquidity of the dollar, which is 90% controlled by the physical side of the market, see, whatever the CBN is doing now is just like moderating the galloping. If we do not fix the physical side, stop the oil theft and criminality that place, stop the cost of governance that is overbloated, stop the MDAs and the governors from taking FAC, JAC and IGR and pursuing dollar and providing security that will allow Nigerians to go into productivity of this economy. I tell you, what the CBN has done very good is just to moderate it. If we don't fix the supply side of dollar by tackling the physical side, which is 90% the problem of Nigeria, after this moderation, it will go to 2000. Mark it Tuesday.
Wow. That sounds ominous.
Just go through these baby steps of pain. Baby step of pain. Me too, I'm taking baby steps.